First thing we're gonna do is fill a pot with water and put it on the stove to let it boil. Now we measure out our powder for the gel food. I'm going to be making a relatively small batch since I don't have that many fish right now. Obviously, you can decide how much you need. Once your water is boiling, you can measure it out into a bowl, and then very quickly we dump the powder and mix it in. I always mix in 1 part powder to 3 parts water. You want to make sure you mix it just enough so that there's no powder clumps left, and you don't want to take too long because it will start to solidify. Now we're going to pour it into this mold so I can have easy serving cubes. First thing I do is commit to making a mess. And then I just messily move it around so it tries to get into the cubes, and hopefully I fill them all. And yeah, it's a mess. Now with the remainder that's left in the bowl, I like to pour it onto a plate so it solidifies more flat and I can kind of cut it into cubes. Of course, I don't want to waste any of this. Plop it flat so I can, again, turn it into cubes, or try to. Now we put it in the fridge for like 10 minutes. That's how much I like to go for, to make it really solidify before doing anything else to it. Now that it's solidified, we can get ready to store it in the freezer. And of course, look at that. We gotta admire it. Just look at that. It's so satisfying. So what we got. There's the blob, you know. There's that. Now this mold tray can just go in a gallon freezer bag and be put away just like that. I like to make sure that there's very limited air left in there, so I fold it over. I feel it might make it stay fresher longer. And there we go. Now all these little bits, first off, look at that. So satisfying. Yum. For the goldfish, not for me.
Look at all that, and give them some more too. Give them this.
We can store all of this in a little sandwich baggie. It's not a freezer bag, and I will regret that later. That's so cute. I don't know why. It's so cute. It does not feel like that should be solid. Now we can cut up the blob. I cut it into as close of a cube size as I can to the mold. That's just what I like to feed them. I can measure it out very easily that way. It is messy, and as far as I know, there's no way to fix that, so we just go with it. Now I'm going to collect all the little bits left in this bowl so I don't waste them. Because, you know, gel food, it's so good for fish. I'm also going to put all the cubes of this into this bag, which I will also regret. They get stuck together and you can't really break them, so you should freeze them on the flat surface like a freezer safe plate or cutting board, and then put them in the bag so they stick together less. Now I get to take this weird slab And I'm gonna feed it to the fish. Here we go. Come here, babies. Come here. The fish thank you for watching.